It's been a topic of conversation for both gubernatorial candidates. Education, whether it's public schools or private, K-12 or higher education, it is one of the first questions that candidate for governor Vivek Ramaswamy received when he made an appearance at a local event.
Should Ohio be shutting down universities deemed subpar? I'm your Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow, and a candidate for governor is changing their tune on past controversial comments.
That's incorrect.
At an event in Strongsville Friday, Republican nominee for governor Vivek Ramaswamy fought back against claims that he wanted to shut down universities and use the savings towards eliminating the state's income tax.
That's incorrect, yeah.
Ramaswamy is now saying that he never wanted to close the colleges, but rather close programs within the colleges.
We have too many duplicative programs at our universities. Not every university needs to offer every program.
But what did he really say? Let's review.
But we have too many of them. Absolutely. They need to be consolidated.
In the spring, Ramaswamy posted a video to social media and wrote an article encouraging the state to shut down what he called struggling universities. He called out Cleveland State, University of Akron, Kent, and Central State University as problem colleges. He tripled down on that idea at a Turning Point USA event in April.
I don't think you should be funding subpar universities.
Backlash came swiftly, including from his own party members like Senate Finance Chair Jerry Serino, who's a leader in higher education reform.
Do you think that schools should be consolidating?
I don't know how much he knows about how higher ed works in the state of Ohio.
Both Serino and Ramaswamy's gubernatorial opponents are against it because Ohio has colleges across the state to make sure students all have access to a nearby quality university.
Tax break that helps everyone at the top. And students, particularly in poor communities, are told by Vivek Ramaswamy, get in the car, go pay room and board hundreds of miles away because I'm going to deprive you of the local opportunity you have to get a degree.
Ramaswamy believes that universities will reduce their overall costs if they have fewer programs.
Consolidate some of these programs in the best interests of our students.
Legislative leaders say that they will not let colleges be shut down, even if Ramaswamy is changing his messaging now. At the Columbus Bureau, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.